The jangling man is coming.
Feeling a chill down your spine and craving a good scare? You've come to the right place. Today, we're counting down the top 10 horror movies that are chilling out on Netflix right now. Get ready for jump scares, creepy vibes, and everything in between. So grab some popcorn, dim the lights, and hit that subscribe button, cause we're about to dive into some seriously spooky flicks. Number 10 Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
What's that?
It's a book of scary stories.
This one's perfect for an evening of chills without breaking the bank. Now forget the cheesy campfire stories of your childhood. Scary Stories takes those spooky tales and turns them into something way more disturbing. We follow a group of teenagers who stumble upon a mysterious notebook filled with terrifying stories. As they start reading these tales, they realize the creepy events described are happening in real life.
Okay, what if what happens in the book is exactly what's happened for real?
Think shadows that come alive, creepy crawlies in all the wrong places, and some seriously messed up monsters. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is a chilling anthology film that will mess with your head and make you think twice about reading anything you find lying around.
It's coming.
Number 9 Alive. It's a South Korean zombie flick you can stream right now. This one's not your typical brain-chomping gorefest. It's a chilling story of survival with some real scares to keep you on the edge of your seat. We follow Jun-woo, a young gamer who wakes up one morning to find his world turned upside down. The city is in chaos, and his apartment building is crawling with infected people. Basically zombies, but way more rage-filled. With limited supplies and no way out, Jun-woo has to rely on his wits and some unexpected help to stay alive. Alive is a tense and suspenseful thriller that will have you rooting for Jun-woo every step of the way. It's a fresh take on the zombie apocalypse genre, focusing on isolation, resourcefulness, and the will to survive. Number 8 Veronica.
¿Puedes hablar con alguna de nosotras?
This Spanish horror film will stay with you long after the credits roll. Veronica is a slow burn that creeps under your skin with its chilling atmosphere and unsettling story. We meet Veronica, a curious teenager who, during a solar eclipse, performs a Ouija board ritual with her friends to try and contact a deceased loved one. Big mistake. Things go horribly wrong and Veronica accidentally unleashes a malevolent entity that begins to torment her and her family. Veronica is inspired by true events, and it blends elements of religious horror, demonic possession and the supernatural. The film is filled with dread and a sense of impending doom, and it will make you think twice about messing around with forces you don't understand. So if you're in the mood for a chilling and suspenseful horror experience, check out Veronica on Netflix.
No estás sola.
Number 7 Incident in a Ghostland.
Some guy's been breaking into people's homes, murdering the parents.
This one is a brutal and disturbing home invasion story that will leave you feeling raw and shaken. Pauline and her 2 daughters, Beth and Vera, inherit the house of their recently deceased aunt. However, during the first night in their new home, some psychopaths enter the house, causing the mother to go to the extreme to save the lives of her daughters.
Keeps reliving that night over and over.
Are you gonna let me die alone?
16 years later, when the daughters reunite at the house, things get really strange. What starts as a relaxing getaway takes a horrifying turn. The sisters are forced to fight for their lives in a brutal and relentless struggle for survival. Incident in a Ghostland is not for the faint of heart. It's a harrowing and intense film that explores themes of trauma, resilience, and the darkness that can lurk within the human heart.
Tell me what you did! Stop running away!
Number 6 Rust Creek. Forget summer camp slasher. This is a slow-burning suspense thriller that will mess with your mind. Meet Sawyer, a young woman with a crucial job interview on the horizon. She hits the road, focused on securing her future. But a wrong turn leads her deep into a dense forest, miles off the beaten path. Here's where things get seriously creepy. Suddenly Sawyer's car sputters and dies, leaving her stranded with no cell service in the middle of nowhere.
They find you here, they'll kill you.
A few rough-looking characters emerge. Rust Creek is a masterclass in building tension. The film uses the isolation of the forest and the unsettling encounter to create a suffocating atmosphere. As Sawyer becomes increasingly trapped and isolated, the suspense cranks up to 11. With strong performances and a disturbing ambiguity, Rust Creek will have you questioning everything and wondering who or what Sawyer can trust.
Whatever you're into, you're gonna have to answer for it.
Number 5. The Rental.
What's going on?
I don't know.
This ain't your typical Airbnb horror story with bad Wi-Fi and creepy neighbors. This one's a slow burn mind bender that will leave you questioning everything you see. We follow a group of friends on a weekend getaway to a secluded beachfront house. As the friends relax and unwind, they start noticing strange things around the house. Hidden cameras, unsettling vibes, and a feeling they're being watched.
Charlie! Tell me that's not a camera.
Paranoia sets in, and their dream vacation quickly turns into a terrifying ordeal. The Rental is a masterclass in building suspense. The film cleverly uses the isolation of the location and the growing sense of distrust between the friends to create a truly unsettling atmosphere. With strong performances and a disturbing ambiguity, The Rental will have you on the edge of your seat. Number 4. Apostle.
We have an intruder on our land. We have to find him.
Apostle is a dark and disturbing film. We meet Thomas, a desperate man searching for his missing sister on a remote island. The community there follows a mysterious and unsettling religion, and things get seriously creepy right off the bat. As Thomas delves deeper into his search, he uncovers dark secrets, disturbing rituals, and a truth more horrifying than he could have imagined. Apostle is a masterclass in building dread and suspense.
He shall be cleansed according to the edict of this land.
The film creates a suffocating atmosphere with its isolated setting, unsettling rituals, and a constant sense of danger lurking beneath the surface. Apostle will make you question faith, fanaticism, and the lengths people will go to in the name of belief. Number 3. Under the Shadow. Under the Shadow is a chilling Iranian horror film that blends real-world tensions with supernatural scares. A young woman Shida living in Tehran during the Iran-Iraq War. The stress of the war and constant missile attacks is enough to make anyone paranoid, but things get seriously creepy when strange occurrences start happening in Shida's apartment. Unexplained noises, flickering lights, and unsettling objects moving on their own. Is it just war jitters, or is something more sinister at play? Under the Shadow is a unique and suspenseful film that will have you on the edge of your seat. It cleverly weaves together the horrors of war with the creeping dread of a supernatural threat. The film is filled with subtle scares and a growing sense of unease, making you question if what you're seeing is real or just Shida's frayed nerves. Number 2. The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
What's that for?
Make sure he's dead.
This ain't your typical body bag situation. This one's a suspenseful mystery with a morgue setting so creepy, it'll make you wanna sleep with the lights on. We meet a father and son team who are basically detectives of death, coroners. One stormy night, they get a case that's more than just chills and spills. A young woman's body, found dumped with no ID and zero clues about how she died. This Jane Doe is a total enigma, and there's something seriously messed up about her insides. The deeper they dig, the weirder it gets. Strange symbols etched on her skin, injuries that defy explanation. It's like someone or something is playing a twisted game. The more they uncover, the more the tension builds and the morgue itself starts to feel like a haunted house. Number 1. Thanksgiving.
I used to love this town. Until what happened that night.
This ain't your grandma's Thanksgiving stuffing. 1 year after a Black Friday shopping frenzy in Plymouth turned deadly, a masked maniac with a twisted agenda descends on the town. Gone are the days of football and family gatherings. Now, fear hangs heavy in the air. A masked killer picks off residents one by one, seemingly at random. But as the body count rises, a chilling truth emerges.
This is weird.
We're all tagged, and our names are at the table.
These revenge killings are anything but random. A dark and sinister plan is unfolding. and the survivors must scramble to piece together the puzzle before they become the next turkey on the killer's plate. Thanksgiving takes a fresh slice out of the holiday horror genre. Expect suspense to keep you guessing, shocking twists that will leave you gobbling with surprise, and enough blood-curdling moments to make you thankful for your locked doors. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite from the list, and don't forget to like and subscribe.